Andy, it was a fantastic battle against Cardiff City out there. Let's start with your red card first. Late on in the second half, can you explain to us why you got it?
Well, I'm bemused as to why I've been red carded, to be honest. I've just been in to apologise to the referee, because obviously I was questioning a decision that had gone moments before where I felt their player should have been sent off for violent conduct, and he's only given her a yellow card. So I'm questioning it with the linesman. The linesman then beckons the referee over, and there's no consultation between the two, and he just pulls a red card out. So I've no idea. I've spoken to him. His version of events differs to my version of events. The bottom line is it shouldn't have happened. It won't happen again, but we will be appealing it.
Cardiff got ahead early on in the game, but later on we soon equalised through Chantal Tier and what was a great through ball from Caitlin Chapman.
Yeah, I think we struggled to cope with their shape early on. We didn't adapt as quickly as maybe we needed to. We gave them a simple goal again. It's a defendable goal. It's just a cut and slice move. It hits the bar and they bundle the rebound in. We sort of played our way into the game a little bit, managed to contain them even though they had a couple of extra chances before we then scored with what I thought was a goal against the run of play, but it was a nicely taken goal nonetheless, before we then concede again from our own corner. And these are the issues. We're giving ourselves mountains to climb by conceding sloppy goals, and you know, we've proven that we can score goals against teams. We've just got to learn to keep it out the net, because at the moment we're conceding at 3 goals a game, and we're not going to get very far if we keep conceding at that rate.
We did go 3-1 down at the start of the second 45 when Welsh under-19 international Phoebe Poole scored. What were you thinking and telling to the players at that stage at the start of the second half?
Well, we've not come out of the dressing room. She scored 15 seconds into the second half against the run of play. It's just a long ball over the top. We've not dealt with it. We know about Phoebe Poole, the danger that she can pose and the goals that she can score, and we've just not dealt with it. And for the rest of the half, they've had maybe a half chance or two. But second half after that, we've contained them. But the problem is you're chasing a game. And you're with a 2-goal deficit, and you know that's always a mountain to climb against any team, never mind the team that's top of the league that hasn't conceded a goal before today. So they're all things that we've got to learn from, and it is a great learning experience. But unfortunately we've played really well 2 weeks on the bounce against the champions and top of the league. We've run them to the wire and we've got nothing out of either game.
We got one back later on in the second half when Lexi Harrison made a great run from halfway on the pitch, and then Beth Lewis converted from the spot after Harrison was brought down. Again, Beth Lewis, brilliant from the penalty spot, never misses.
Well, it's just a nice counter-attack, you know, and Lexi does what Lexi does. You know, she's got that pace to get in behind, and if you're going to make challenges like that in the box, you take what's coming to you. You know, so from my point of view, it was a clear penalty, and as you say, Beth dispatched it coolly enough, and there was still quite a time left in the game there for us to get something, and we've got a corner, you know, with 3 minutes to go there, that really's got to end up in the back of the net. We've had 2 or 3 bites at the cherry. Goalkeeper, to be fair, has made a fantastic diving save at the feet to keep it out, and really that was the one moment for us to get something out of the game, and it's passed us by. That's unfortunate, you know, but fair play to our girls. As you say, at 3-1 in the first minute of the second half, they could have packed up and gone home, and we could have ended up losing 4 or 5, but we didn't. So we've got a little bit about us. We just got, as I say, just to tidy up 1 or 2 things, particularly with getting pressure on the source of the ball to stop balls going over the top and conceding sloppy goals. If we can do that, then we'll give ourselves a chance in any competition.
Again, how impressed are you, like last week, of your team for, compared to last season, for pushing the league leaders all the way and making them work and being the first team in the Adrian Premier, well, in all competitions this season for Cardiff to concede against? How impressed are you of your team from that?
Well, listen, we're incredibly proud. I think the one thing is that sort of collective spirit. You know, I don't think particularly we played much football today, or very good football at times. I thought we played a lot better last week, but Cardiff shape hurt us today, and we never dealt with that well enough. But as I say, to be fair to the girls, they gave us everything that they could, and on another day we might have got something. You know, today it wasn't our day.
We are at home to Wrexham in the second round of the FAW Women's Cup next week. Previously, of course, we defeated Wrexham last year in the Cup. I'm sure you'll be looking for the same to happen next week.
Well, we'll not be complacent, that's the first thing. We know a lot about Wrexham. Obviously they're a local side. They've had a really, really good start to the season. We'll be giving our respect to them, but yeah, you know, we would look at that as a game that we would hope to win and would like to win. We want to be in the hat for the next round.